Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Today we are tackling a few garden chores. I'm gathering vermiculite to add to my raised garden beds. Vermiculite is really great at holding moisture, so if you can find some in store, it is a great additive to your soil mixes. Because of the price increase of my favorite soil, I've decided to go the cheaper route this year. So I'm buying potting soil that costs me $2.99, and I am adding what I have on hand to doctor this soil up. So I'm adding vermiculite, I'm adding fertilizers to make the soil much more robust than what it actually is. And you have to be careful buying cheaper soils because sometimes they've got all different things in there. So sometimes I find rocks and just random bits of plastic, but for me it is a much cheaper option because I do so much gardening. I have so many pots to fill, so many beds to amend. This is just easier for me this year to save a little bit of money. This garden bed is a recent installment. This is a garden bed that is by Vego, and I am filling it using the hugelkultur method. So that's sticks, twigs, leaves, old dead plant material. And I'm collecting those things and adding it to this garden bed to allow me to not have to fill this completely with soil. So this is a great way to also save money in your garden. Where I live, we get a lot of leaf fall in the fall. It is very difficult for us sometimes to manage all the leaves that fall in the garden at that time of year. So some of the ways that we take care of the leaves are by one, leaving the leaves in the garden beds. Anything that's not in a garden bed gets raked up, taken to the curb to be picked up. And then we also store leaves in lawn bags in the garage for the chickens. I also give the chickens fresh leaves during the fall as they're coming down. And then even doing those things, we still have leaves everywhere. It is a lot. But thankfully, the chickens are great at breaking the leaves down. I use my chicken run as a composting system. So anything that is dead, I give to the chickens, like the leaves, like plant material that is edible. I put it in there for the chickens. They break it down, and in turn, I collect the composted material and use it in my garden. This bed is pretty full, so now it's ready to get soil added and compost added to it. I actually could have only filled this halfway, but I kind of got a little carried away, and I'm not going to remove some of the items that I put in there. So I'll just smash everything down with soil and compost. This garden bed is actually going to be utilized by my 7-year-old, and she plans to plant some dwarf varieties of raspberries, blackberries, strawberries. Strawberries are already small, and all she said to me is, this is going to be a berry bed, Mom, like just all berries. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to source some dwarf plants for this bed, and hopefully she'll get all the berries she could ever dream for this summer. Now that this bed is full, I'm gonna water it down to kind of soak that soil and bring that soil level down. Thank you to Vego Gardens for sending out a new hose reel for us to try. The set includes a hose case, wall bracket, the hose, quick connectors, and 2 nozzle sprayers. I picked out the seaweed green color in the 130-foot hose. I'm so excited for this. I am not new to hose reels, and having one in the garden is a game changer, you guys. So definitely check out Vego's hose reels. It was very easy to install. I used the bracket that I had used for the last hose, and don't worry, the last hose is not going to the garbage. It is going on the other side of the house. You can install your hose right on the side of your home if you'd like. We have a beam in the ground that we cemented in, and Vego also sells a pole where if you install your hose on that pole, you can spin your hose reel 360 degrees. With the pole that I'm using, I get 180 degrees, which is perfectly fine for us. Vego also offers many accessories to go with your hose reel, including covers, extra sprayers, and more quick connect options. One small tug is all it takes to get your hose reel to rewind itself, and you don't want to allow the hose to pull its own self back into the case. You want to walk it back. You don't want it to drag. I will leave a discount code in the description of this video for anyone who is interested. anyone who's been watching my videos knows that I have been battling aphids inside my seed starting setup in my basement. Well, now I've noticed them outside on my rose plant. So I decided to go ahead and spray my neem mixture on my rose buds. The last thing I want is to lose my roses to aphids. Aphids suck the life from your plants, literally. So hopefully this neem oil will do the job. But I did notice the cavalry is here. Ladybugs are amazing at eradicating aphids. So once I saw this ladybug, I stopped spraying because I knew they would help take care of my pest issue. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!